What is going on, peoples of the internet? It's Ultimate Spy 53 here, and welcome to another episode of Reviewed. This is Reviewed number 54, and today I'm going to be reviewing Disney's Zootopia.
Fear.
So, what did I think of Zootopia? Um, this was pretty funny. There's lots of references. Overall, it was a really interesting movie. I don't like. There's not a lot of. I feel like the better word is there's too many anamorphic movies out there. It's just a lot of them. Just I guess I'm tired of them. But this movie in particular was. It set out to me as a one of the best anamorphic Disney movies that I've seen. I mean, there's been a lot, but this one in particular had its own little vibe of joy to it. It's pretty much the same plot. It centers around a bunny cop named Judy Hopps who wants to be a cop. He goes to Zootopia to become a cop. So in other words, it kind of had the discrimination of controversy where it doesn't matter. It matters like apparently who you are, and you can be anything. It was particularly funny because a lot of the scenes that were done in the movie were just joyous and humor. I especially remember this scene in the trailer. When I first saw the trailer, I laughed my eyes out at it. It was the scene when Judy and Nick, Nick is the fox character that she encounters, who going to her as a thief because he totally lied to her and stuff. They come to the parking play card thingy, play matter or whatever you call it, license plate, and there's this song called Flash, loosely referencing to DC Comics Flash. And so what happens is that it's this really funny thing where like there's Judy's like the whole place is run by sloths, and so like you have every sloth just taking their time, very slowly, just doing something like. It's really funny to see them slowly take the things down, and like when Judy comes in, like tells the license whatever, he takes hours to say anything, and then his reaction of when Nick tells him the joke is just like he's like and then he slowly laughs, very slowly. It's really funny. I mean, overall, in terms of voice acting, it was great voice acting. Had Jennifer Goodwin in it, who played Snow White in Once Upon a Time, and J.K. Simmons as Chief, or as Lionheart. I can't remember exactly his name for sure or not. Mayor Lionheart, yeah. There was also Idris Elba who played Chief Bofing, or no, that's I don't know. But yeah, it was really fun to watch this movie. It was overall an enjoyable movie. I guess it had discrimination because it's like she shouldn't discriminate people for who they are. And this movie had that. There's actually a really cool scene. This is kind of like it kind of pays homage to Frozen in a way, a lot, because there's a character, a very minor character called Duke Weaselton. In Frozen, there's a character called Duke Whistleton who people often mistake his name for Duke Whistleton or Weaselton, and he's called Whistleton, but this guy's actually a weasel, and he's called Weaselton. And Judy calls him Whistleton at one point, and which is a little reference to the Frozen character, one of the minor characters for Frozen, the Duke. And then there's a really great scene in the movie where they encounter him again, and he shows he's like I've got all the best movies. Like I've got movies that haven't even come out yet. So they've I think it was Big Hero 6, or they're all memes, or not sorry, they're all puns off of animals actually. So you got Big Hero 6, Tangled, In this case, it's wrangled. Meowna, can't remember all the rest of them, but some of them are ones that hadn't come out yet. Well, obviously they have now, but like ones that haven't come out yet. I mean, Frozen 2 hasn't even come out yet. I think it's called Floatzel 2 or whatever. I don't know. That's a Pokemon though. But it's a really great scene where you get to like pause for it to like look and see all of them. Like you got Wreck-It Ralph. I mean that movie hadn't come out yet, obviously, but some of the ones that I'm talking about are the ones that hadn't released yet, which is it's a really cool scene to like see that. I mean, all the covers are puns off of different things, but it had like things like Moana, which hadn't come out yet as of the release of the movie, Frozen 2, and the Jack and the Beanstalk thing. I don't know if that was a Jack and the Beanstalk thing, but it was really fun to see that, and it was just an overall homage to that. I think there was at one point there was a cameo by the Elsa and Anna dress in one part of the movie. I didn't catch that, but I apparently noticed it later on. But overall, Disney-wise, this movie was good. I didn't think it was the best movie by far, but I think it was a really, really good funny movie. It had a character called Josella, who was pretty much the animal version of Shakira, who's apparently a really popular singer. I don't really know much about her. But overall it was really, really good. I liked the voice acting a lot. It was overall really funny, and it had some good moments in it. I liked Nick Wilde's character. Like he calls Flash, the fastest the fastest guy, and then at the end of the movie you have Flash beating, even though he's like a sloth. And so basically what happens is they pull over Flash, and he's like Nick, and he's supposed to be He's supposed to be fast. He's supposed to be a Flash, which is a DC Comics character. But overall, it was a really fun movie overall. I don't see it becoming a sequel just based off of what it had. I don't remember the reviews at all, but I knew it was fun to watch. I remember I think a really funny scene from the sloth play card thing was when Flash finally takes off. It takes away the card, and it's like really it's like and it's really funny to see that. It was humorous. I mean, overall the visuals are really good. I like the visuals. Especially when Judy comes to Zootopia for the first time. That was a really nice scene to see. It overall was a beautiful movie. Well, not the best movie, but like beautiful in terms of imagery and animation, and it was really good. I liked one thing I liked about the movie was the fact that Jennifer Goodwin voices Judy Hopps in the movie. She looks like Jennifer Goodwin. I mean, I like how they kind of captured her facial expression, her facial face, like it kind of resemble the actress. I like how they're doing that. They're doing that a lot now on. They're kind of like capturing the character. So yeah, I thought that was really nice. And overall, it was a fun movie. There was some great moments in it. I liked. Yeah, I definitely liked the movie itself. I don't see it coming a sequel, but I definitely know it was good. When I first saw the trailer, I was very impressed by it, and I thought it was good. It was definitely a decent movie. It was funny. It was overall a good movie, and I liked it a lot. The best parts of it were just those amazing parts. I like I think a really funny quote from the movie is when they finally get done with the play card placement, and like Judy's like, oh, we gotta beat the traffic, and she's like, it's night. I thought that was really funny. There's also when Flash is putting in the numbers and TH03, what do you call it? Like Nick tells him a joke, and he's like, I think it's, what do you call it, third hub camel, and the answer is pregnant, and of course the reaction is really slow, and then he asks Priscilla, who's the neighbor next to him, and she voiced by Kristen Bell actually, um, and it's just hilarious to see that happen. Just their slow reactions to it, but overall it was a very decent movie. Zootopia was a good movie. It was a good concept. I mean, Disney always has their their good ideas. They always know what the good ideas for a movie to make, and it was originally a really nice movie to make, and I loved it. I didn't love it. Like I didn't. Not that I was obsessed with it, but like I definitely thought it was a really interesting idea for a movie, and it was funny. It was original. I mean, they were always good. They're always going to go with clever ideas. So yeah. So overall, how would I rate it? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd probably say 9 out of 10. Why? Because I didn't like enjoy it. I wasn't like obsessed with it. I thought it was fun, but I didn't like hate it. I didn't be able to. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'm not really too keen on saying it was the best movie ever. I did like it. It was very well done, and I think it was one of those movies where I didn't I didn't really need to. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't the kind of the movie that I'd watch again and again and again. I mean, it's a fun movie. I would recommend it, but it's not something that I like totally love over. Not a movie that I would watch again and again and again. I mean, for what it had, it was some good voice acting. You got J.K. Simmons, you got Idris Elba, you got Jennifer Goodwin, you got Jenny Slate. Jenny Slate was actually in I'm on the Terminal 3. She played the crazy girl. And no, Jenny Slate played Mayor Secretary or Bellwether, or whatever we call it. I don't know. But overall, it was fun to watch, and it was a good movie, and I love the parents. The parents are weird because, I mean, obviously animals can be in real life, but the question I kind of had, because towards the end of the movie you have Mr. Big, which is not such a big character at all. He's just this really tiny little pipsqueak of a guy. I think it's actually a possum. But there's a point in the movie where his daughter gets married, and then we see her again pregnant. Now that doesn't make any sense. Can animals actually get pregnant? Like, I mean, they obviously can, but like, does it work like humans? I mean, that's the question I have. Like, can they actually have sex? Can they actually do that? Is it physically possible? I mean, yeah, it is possible, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works in real life. I mean, it does. You can do it. They can do that. I don't know how it really works. I mean, obviously they can get married and everything, and I mean, this is Zootopia, so every animal's like wearing their clothes and everything, but like, it's fun. I mean, there was some really familiar voices. The Wilson was voiced by it sounded like the guy who Steve Buscemi. He sounded like it, but he wasn't actually. Yeah, it was. No. It was Zootopia was totally a fun movie. I recommend it. Totally watch it. You enjoy it. It's funny. It has humor. It's a good movie for people who like furries and horror movies. Disney has a really good. Disney's just good at ideas. They know what they're doing. So anyway, yeah, I think that'll do it for this review. Kind of ending a little early because I don't have anything else to talk about for this movie except that it was very decent and very well done. Disney, good job. Did a good job. Funny, made a funny movie. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, subscribe also. If you can click here, you can go to last week's episode where I reviewed my all-time favorite movie, Coraline. You should watch that movie too, it's amazing. And you can click right here to go to playlist where I have everything that I've reviewed up to now. I'm just going to keep linking it so you know where it is. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed my opinion. If you had an opinion yourself, then buzz it out in the comments. I would love to hear it. And I will see you next time for next episode, where I will review another movie. Alright, see ya.